Welcome back, everyone. This is another map review. I'm scared to even try to pronounce the name of this. You can look at the name and try to pronounce it the best you can as well. Protostokvashino. I don't know. Anyway, let's get into it. I've already done it on multiplayer. Started up. You get these same items stay in, regardless if you choose easy startup or multiplayer startup or medium difficulty. You still get this stuff. So I wish it didn't show up on medium difficulty or multiplayer, but to each their own. It's a pretty easy fix. It's 2 seconds of sailing. Here's the map overview. You can tell it all looks like it's possibly Russian. I no reason to find that frustrating. I've played maps that's in other languages. All that I care about is how much does it appeal to me. And I usually like the small maps. I do play some big maps, as everybody knows. But you can look at the symbols, and you can already say you already started with some of your crops already. But I mean, you can look at the symbols. That's pretty universal, and then you can just click on it, and it'll light it up on the map. So if you got it, need to sell it, just click it, and then you get a great big old tire of light, and you'll know where to go. And startup, easy mode, you own this, you own that. You also own your places for your animals. It has a big forestry section right here. It is a rather large map, but it's not a lot of fields, but it is some massive fields. So as far as multiplayer goes, unless you just want to work on a map with somebody and you join the farm together or something like that, that'd probably be the only way I would do multiplayer. But anyway, back to the stuff. So right here is a cotton field, and we know cotton is great if you got big fields. So you got big fields, and there's your cotton. And the fields isn't all straight edged and stuff. They actually have a little realistic contouring with the land, so it looks pretty nice. If you highlight grass and get rid of everything else, you got all the grass you want. If you want to go silage, get a little vehicle. I'll just get this one starting out. Drive around in. You can see right here what I was talking about. It'll light it up, so you don't have to guess. It's a pretty map. It does has a train, which is kind of hilarious. So I'll see if I can show it while I'm here. Ease on down this way. The train will be coming from that direction. It's always in that lane. The usefulness of the train is nothing. But it does have a lot of rolling landscapes and stuff like that right there. You can tell you're at the end of the map. But it has a lot of nice rolling landscapes and stuff. I done hung this truck. Good thing I got to lift the mod on this one. In case I got in trouble, because first time I went through this map, I kind of got in a little bit of trouble. So I made sure that was enabled. There we go. Of course, the train isn't coming yet. We'll pull over here. But as you can see, it's very scenic. So if you like playing big maps and it's not all perfect squared up farms and stuff, it's a lot of beautiful areas in this map, and it's, like I said, it's really good for grass silage if you want to do that, forestry if you want to do that. I was wanting to show the train, but I mean, you can load up a map if you feel like you want to play it. because they're going to tell you how long it take. But basically, when the train comes through here, it disappears into the landscape. It kind of goes through a little bit of time. I thought that was kind of funny. Kind of like some pretty weird stuff. It just vanishing through the landscape. I'm not going to be able to drive too fast on this grass, but it'll give you an idea of what it looks like from the ground. But I mean, it's pretty nice. Everything about it seems kind of, aside from the train, everything really seems logical. Like I said, here's that great big cotton field. The train's kind of cool. Looks a little bit different than the starter map. Train, here it comes. When it gets in, it just disappears right through the mountain. It don't have no usefulness. It's just something to, but it is activated. It does give a little, you know, feel to it. But I haven't seen no traffic on the roads and stuff. There's a whole lot of dirt roads in and out going to these fields and stuff. They're not all butted up next to the, like this. Some of them you gotta actually take a little dirt path to get down. You got a few sell points located around the map. One of the things I did notice though is whenever you go into here in your garage, the stuff you own, this starting out here, of course I don't have the truck, but this is a really nice starting tractor because you can get a front lift for it and everything to be able to do your livestock stuff. Probably why they chose that one. This is a pretty decent harvester. It's not starting you out really massively big on these massive farms, so you can work your way up. And here's your horse and cow pasture. Of course, if you don't really want to do them, then you can just sell them. It's got a massive crop storage, and this is massive as well with a little tiny bunker. So, I mean, it's more enough places though to expand. I mean, it's great for your cattle and stuff, but if you want to do silage and stuff, of course, you're going to want to put down a bigger bunker is all. I'll get a little short. Let's take a little view from there, because most of the roads and stuff is all the same. There you go. This will get us up in here a little bit. But all these lands is rolling. They're not perfectly flat. They're on the hills, so I wouldn't be able to do my round bale silage, I'm sure, because my silage would be down there, down the river. They have a little river crossing, which is kind of nice. That's kind of reminiscent of FS17. All the lake features and river features are really nice. You got a little community here. It don't really have much purpose other than aesthetics or just visual. And it's kind of cute that they all got their little garden spot. I wonder if you can actually even work them. But anyway, you can't really buy the land, so probably not. But it's just, it seems like it would be like kind of a poverty style community in Russia. I could be wrong. This could be just being straight up for everybody. Not really poverty at all. But seeing all the old stuff and sawmill and everything about it says old or not a lot of wealth. They're drying their clothes on a line. So that's why it gives me that suggestive thought. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, farmers struggle to survive. They don't always have it made. Here is your massive storages and stuff down here. They hold an unreal amount. I did a mod review on this one right here. The mod review I did, it worked flawlessly. It takes up a lot of space, but on this map, it fits right in. You got your lake over here, river, the sell point. Here's your livestock, and your bunker, of course. Of course, that's for your livestock. That's why it's so small. It's not really needed to be that big. Be kind of hard in a lot of these areas like this to do grass silage, but you can. You can also clean these trees up, kind of help make that easier. You can buy properties that are a little bit more acceptable of it. Right there looks like the lumber mill. So anyway, here's some forestry land over here. It would take quite a while to clean that out if you actually want to do forestry. But overall, it's visually appealing. I mean, it's really nice. So they put some work into it, and it's, if you want to do anything at the shop, which is all the way over here, and you're working all the way over here, you're going to have to drive all the way around this map just to get over to here, pretty much. I mean, you could shortcut it, I'm sure, get enough speed or whatever. You take this little muddy dirt trail, which is kind of cool. A nice little shortcut here. As long as it makes it that far. It comes up here, goes around. After that, though, what we got? Not really a place to cross. So, you know, it is what it is. That's. But I mean, if you don't want to have your livestock way over here and your grain storage way over here to that end of the board, and come over here and do your shopping, there's a fix for all that. Of course, you know, Giants Modding made it, the paint and leveling system and everything made that a lot easier. It wouldn't be that too big of an issue, I wouldn't think, to put down a small cottage house if you're going to do single player. There's one for that. It's really small footprint. I think it's around 16,000-20,000 on ModHub. So it'd be a really easy placement. I know it don't work in multiplayer. So you could do it in single player. You can sell off all that stuff, and you can start over here and kind of do what you need to do. Or it would give you access to 4 of the largest farms there is on this map. Pretty much, that's right next to each other, that is. And yeah, so good work on the map. It's very visually appealing. I think some people that likes big farming and starting off small and working your way up like I do and play on a map that's visually appealing, I think it's pretty well done. I don't know about the playability, if there's any errors or anything like that, and that'll be up for y'all to decide. Let y'all play through it. I'm playing some smaller maps right now. Be sure to like, subscribe. I appreciate all the ones that has come to subscribe here lately. You might want to subscribe. There's a really big deal coming up that I'm working on, and it's kind of the most discussed map there is, and I'm getting some really good content. It's gonna be my biggest project yet, and it's definitely gonna be something. If you like Michigan, it's definitely gonna want to tune in for it. And we're gonna look at Michigan really hard, and gonna be revealing some new stuff. And so tune in, subscribe, be sure you catch it. I'll be releasing it possibly within about a couple of weeks if everything goes all right. But until then, you just have to stick around because I can't give away too much info right now. So I'm just as much suspense as you'll be in if you like Michigan as much as I do. So that'll be it, everybody. Check out the other videos. There's all kinds of different styles of content to watch. And just enjoy and have fun, everybody.